I have a 2014 Buick Enclave. Vehicle won't shut off intermittently. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Well, we're gonna replace the ignition switch or start switch. Depends what they call it. First you need to do is remove the 4 screws on the bottom of the column. Okay. One up here, one there, one over here, and one there. Those are 7mm. And they look like that. 7 of them. Oh, 4 of them. Okay, and then once you got those 4 out, make sure you got your lever down so you can pull the column all the way out. Okay. All the way down. And then you want to remove the top cover. What you want to do is you want to push it in right here to get it started. Push it right there. And then the rest of it unsnaps. Because what you're doing is you're pushing this piece off of this little hook right here. Okay? That gets you started. Then you can take, then it clips off real easy. All right. Next, you gotta find a switch, and then we'll unplug it and remove it. Next, you want to go over here to the right side, and then you want to pull it off of around the ignition cylinder, and then it unclips. Okay, and you get 1/4 of it, and the other piece falls down right here on your lever. So that can just stay there for now. That's fine. Well, I might be able to get it out of the way because the ignition's there. I see it. So we'll take this out of the way if we can, or if we don't need to, I'll leave it there. But anyway, pick that up around there and it unclips. Okay. Everything snaps together. And here's the ignition cylinder. Comes all the way across over here to the end. And right here is the ignition switch. Okay. So I'll try to get this piece out of the way so I can get in there a little bit better. To get this cover out, you want to take it off like this. Get stuck in there like that, and then you work it off. And you pull it off the lever. It'll be good. Just like that. There you go. Okay, get the picture idea. Okay, comes off like that. I already had it off once and I put it back on. To unplug this switch, you need to push this red piece out. Okay, and then you can reach in there and push in on the black piece with a small screwdriver to unclip it. But you need to push out the red clip first so you can push in the little tab. You have to do that from under here, under the bottom of it, okay? And then you'll need to get your Torx sockets to get the 2 screws out. Okay, you got the 2 Torx screws holding in a T20. They're not very long, so you just gotta break them loose, and then you can thread them out with your finger with the T20. And here it is. Okay. There isn't really no clocking to it. It just goes straight in that one spot, and that's it. So pretty easy. Not like the Envoys and the Trailblazers, but you gotta clock it. Okay. So it's a pretty easy job. Don't put the new one in and put your screws on. But what you might want to do is line them up anyway. It's not really like clocking it with the gears, but you gotta line something up. So line those up. It's inside there, those slots with the notch in it. Okay? And make sure you remember which one's the good one, which one's the bad one. The bad one will have a little bit of oil on it and have the screw marks on it where the screws go, in case you get them mixed up. To get the back screw, which is on the other side of this screw over here, This is what I'm doing. Put a little masking tape on the socket, the Torx bit, and then I got a little 1/4-inch drive handle knob. Get back in there and line it up and start threading it in. Okay, I got my 2 screws in. You should be able to see the bottom, the back one from the bottom. And then you can push your clip in and then push the, plug your switch in and push your little red clip back in. Okay, so then that's all set. And then you need to put your cover back on for the bottom. Remember how it went? Put it on like that. Tuck it inside that hole. Okay, just like that. Okay, then you can fish that up in there. This is gonna go straight up. You gotta put your other side on there with the ignition switch circle, ignition cylinder circle, and then snap the 2 together. Have the right side snapped in. It's just placed in there and it snaps right in. And then now you need to put on the left side and snap that into the right side. Okay, they both are snapped in. Okay, a little loose. I'll put the screws in after I get the top on, because that might allow me to. So I'm gonna put the top piece on now. I'm gonna leave the bottom no screws in, because that might help me line up the top. So I'm gonna lower the top all the way down so I can squeeze it in there. I mean the column all the way down so I can squeeze the top in. Sorry. Remember, make sure you pull the column all the way out so you can get your top inside there easily. Get it all the way around on both sides. Get them equal. And hold top and bottom and squeeze it together. Make sure they're lined up on the outside. Okay, so see how that's lining up? So now I'm gonna get on, put one hand on top and one hand on bottom, and then squeeze it together. Okay, squeeze them together. Looks good. Now I'll put my screws in on the bottom. Make sure you look up in there with your light, that all your screw holes are lined up before you put your screws in. Get your screws in and tighten them up. The 7mm, there's 4 of them. And there you go. Now we'll check it out. And it starts. Turns off. When I got it, it started and turned off, no problem. Now it starts and turns off, no problem. But anyway, I have to start somewhere because this has a ignition that won't shut off. So it's either the ignition switch, start switch, or the ignition relay. So I'm gonna go with this one first, and then I'm gonna go inside the panel and I'll switch one, the ignition switch, with certain other relay. Let me look. I'll let you know. This one right here is the ignition relay. So I'm gonna switch it with the high beam, which is this one, right next to that, okay? So if I got a problem with my high beams, then I know I got a problem with my relay. So what I'm doing is swapping relays to eliminate if there is a problem. And if we do create a problem with the high beams, then we know what we did. Okay? That's all I can tell you. All right, if I helped you out, that's awesome. If you could help me out, subscribe to my channel. And if you already did, you are the best. But we're gonna try to be the best. All right, thank you.